Okay, welcome to the channel. If you run a solar or roofing company that always gets shut down at 1,000 views per social media post, then this is the video for you. We're gonna show you exactly how we use our system to get hundred thousands of views for our social media posts. That's without using gimmicks like trending sounds, doing TikTok dances, or even posting 20 times a day. So before I say too much, let's go ahead and get into it. So most contractors think that you need to go viral in order to get high viewership or even to get leads for your accounts. You don't actually need that. What you need is a proven system that gets you a good amount of views consistently and that stack over time. This is how you're gonna make the best of your time and also not rely on virality to boost you enough to get in front of a bunch of viewers. My name is Garrett Frazier, owner of Frazier Media Company. We help service businesses build big brands with simple marketing systems that get you leads, boost your revenue, and create freedom for you to do whatever you want. Our founders have built and sold service companies, home service companies, from 7 to 8 figures, and these were all built from scratch. The best part is we don't hide behind a playbook. We're gonna give you everything because as soon as this information clicks with business owners, usually they just call us so that we can do it for them. And in this episode, I'm gonna be breaking down the exact system that we use to get hundreds of thousands of views organically on social media for boring markets like solar sales, roofing sales, and everything in between. So to give you guys context, whenever I started working with contractors or even, honestly, many different service businesses on social media, mainly contractors though, but all of their content looked the same. You get random job photos, you get a couple before and afters, and then you get like maybe a meet the team once a year, usually around the holidays.
It's all the same.
So after seeing this, we tested like using trendy sounds, fancy transitions, daily posts, and like most of it won't move the needle. What I noticed that other social media influencers and even YouTubers were doing that ended up being the viral hack is a simple formula actually. And it's basically just the right topic, the right hook, the right structure, and then you have to relentlessly distribute the content. So relentless, I know that's a kind of extreme word, just being consistent, relentlessly consistent.
You're relentless.
So once we dialed that in, then we started seeing good results, like 100,000 views per week at least, and more, honestly, because over time, that content theme, we stuck with it and people learned that that's what they were getting from us whenever they would hit our page, whether it's on Reels, Shorts, like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all those things. But let's talk about like why your content isn't hitting 100,000 views even though you're posting really consistently. Problem number one is that you're filming for yourself and not your customer. Well, I see this all the time. You end up filming job sites, you do like before and after, you do finished roofs, you do like job site flexing photos. You're like, yeah, look at this, another roof, another AC installed, another solar deal done. And it's not geared towards the customer experience. Things like risk, money, safety, trust. And that's where problem one is falling up short with the storyline and who you're catering the storyline to. Problem number two is that your hooks are boring.
It is very boring.
You can start out with, hold the phone up. Hey guys, just checking in from a job, blah, blah, blah. It can work, but it's not gonna work nearly as effective as some other hooks. Some other cool hooks would be something a little more extreme, whether it's using a nail gun actively on the roof just to hook them in the first 3 seconds. They're like, oh, this must be like a process video. It can be anything from hanging from a ladder. I don't know, acting like you're falling off the ladder. Just be a little corny with it. The most important part is the first 3 seconds that you're on their screen. That's whenever that is do or die. That's whenever they're gonna choose if they're gonna watch you and entertain the time that you're gonna take up for the next 30 to 60 seconds of their life. And that's when you need to hook them.
And you have to feel it.
So problem number 3 is there's no structure. What you end up doing is you hit record and then you start ranting. You jump from topic to topic and it never really actually hits a good landing point with your audience. It's too much. You talk about too many subjects all in one reel, and that's where you lose them.
You're losing me.
What the algorithm wants is watch time and retention. What retention is let's say your video is 60 seconds. They want to see people engaging for more than 40% of that. So they have to stick around for more than, 20 seconds, 25 seconds. If not, then your retention is gonna be really dog shit and you're not gonna get the algorithm to boost you the way that it needs to. And then problem number 4 is that there is zero distribution system. What that looks like is you post once and it's only on one platform. No type of email, there's no text campaign, there's no reposting, there's no team helping to push it. Like the people who actually work on your team, you need them to actually share the content themselves. This is a big deal. Okay? Get your team all on the same team so that they can help everyone succeed in the future.
We're on the same team.
The craziest thing is that none of this is about talent. You don't have to be a crazy talented person in order to do any of these. It's all about having a repeatable system and then letting it fly. You have something set into place that it's literally do step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and then you're good. So here's the truth. For every piece of content you have 3 main levers of it. Okay, you have number 1 is your impressions. All right, how many people are actually seeing it as a post. Number 2 is your click or tap through rate. Okay, this is measurable on a number of different apps, especially long form YouTube. It will give you your click through rate, and that's how many people are choosing to watch it. And number 3 is your watch time, and that's how long someone stays around or is retented on it, or their retention or their attention, and how long they're actually sticking around to get to the end of the story.
So please tell me more.
Most contractors focus on posting more. Instead, we focus on boosting the math of each lever. That's working smarter, not harder. Basically, what that looks like is you post a bunch, and then you go back, you check the math, you see what's working, what's not. You start reproducing that particular subject, but then you try and increase the math on it by dialing in your processes, changing up the title or the message, and that's how you boost that. Quick breakdown of 3 ways that you can increase all 3 of these: the impressions, click through, and the watch time on your posts. Is number 1, impressions. You can start posting on multiple platforms. You can use your network to distribute it, all right? That's friends and family or clients. You can also use your emailing list, okay? You can put in a automatic email, like a newsletter, and get that distributed. And otherwise, you can share it on local groups. This is really effective. Number 2, click and tap through rate. All right, this is as simple as using strong titles, polarizing hooks, and really engaging curiosity with what you're using to hook them in, okay? It's a lure, just like you're fishing. You want it to be really shiny and irresistible.
Irresistible charms.
Number 3 is watch time. How are you gonna beat this is to create a tight structure, right? Script out all of your content. We script our videos so that I'm not pulling it off the top of my dome, you know, to spit out all this knowledge, right? You have to think about it before you go and talk about it. Number 2, pattern interrupts, okay? And then 3, get a clear payoff at the end of your content so that that people know why they're sticking around. When you focus on these 3 levers, then it's really just a matter of time. Just be consistent with it. And then before you know it, within the next 30 to 60 days, you're gonna see 100,000 plus cumulative viewership over that period of time. All right, and so here's the saucy part. Here's the exact framework that we use to get these 100,000+ videos for our contractors. Step 1 is to pick money topics. These are questions that what a perfect customer would ask Google about that subject or that contractor, or what they would ask their friends about this contractor. For roofing, HVAC, and solar, it's gonna be something along the lines of like fear-based Googles, right? How do I know that I'm not getting scammed by this contractor, this HVAC company, this solar company? Number 2 is money-based, all right?
Money?
Is blah, blah, blah actually worth the cost? Is $10,000 actually worth the cost of a new AC system? Is $15,000 actually worth the cost of a new AC system? That's a really great one. Number 3 is gonna be a status-based hook. And that's gonna be something along the lines of like, how do I not look stupid in making this decision?
Do I look stupid?
You would not Google that, but you would ask your friend that, right? And so that's how you're gonna actually hook in your audience, because they're like, shoot, I don't wanna look stupid whenever I make a decision. Let me go ahead and watch this video and find out exactly how I can not look stupid in front of my friends whenever they ask me about my HVAC system. Other great examples of money topics when making content would be, number 1, how much should a roof actually cost in my city? Just put your city, like St. Petersburg or New Orleans, okay? Very simple. Number 2 would be 3 ways that contractors quietly rip people off. That one's actually a really good one. Okay, steal that. Number 3 would be like kind of something along the lines of what no one tells you about solar in this state, Florida, or what no one tells you about solar in Louisiana, that it's too cheap to actually make any sense. And this is where 80% of the game is won. Pick topics that your customers are obsessed on.
I'm obsessed with this.
Step number 2, this is a really simple hook framework that you can use specifically, but what you want as a hook template is to be very specific with where you're at and what you're doing. Okay, so an example that I wrote down here is, if you're a homeowner in blank city and you're thinking about blank service, watch this. That one's so simple, okay? If you guys aren't thinking of this, then think a little bit harder. We do this for a living, I know. It's a little bit easier for us to rattle off like 10, 20, 30 of these within 5 minutes, but that's because we practice. Before you sign a contract for blank service, listen to this. If you were getting my roof replaced in blank city, here's what I do. That's some free game for you guys. If you're not using that, I can't help you.
It's a lost cause.
And then step number 3 is to structure your content like this. It's called the P3 framework, or the P3 system. It goes problem, process, and then proof. So for your problem, you're gonna call out their pain point in 1 to 2 seconds, okay? If you've been screwed by a roofer, blah, blah, blah. That's the pain. Problem. Process, you're gonna simply show them the steps of the process, but in a simple way, okay? You don't wanna like overrun these people's tiny brains, okay? They're like little walnut brains, okay? Goldfish brains.
It's a joke, obviously.
Number 3, you're gonna hit them with the proof, okay? Just give them a quick story or like a visual in order to back it up. Your claims, that is. Do you guys want an example? Okay, I feel like I'm giving too much information, all right? But maybe I owe it to you, okay? Here, use this one. So like, an example that I wrote down, it'll only take me a second to go over it, but the problem is most homeowners have no idea what a roof should cost, okay? So either they overpay or pick the cheapest guy and regret it. See how I say that? You know, make sure you get your tonality down too. Number 2, process, okay? Here are the 3 numbers you need to know before you get a quote on a roof, okay? Be specific about it. Okay, otherwise they're gonna say a quote on what?
What are you talking about?
Okay, be specific. Number 3, for your proof, you're gonna say something along the lines of, we had a client in blank city who was about to overpay $7,000 until they saw this breakdown. Guess what? Your sweet ass is about to watch that video because you wanna save $7,000. Just keep them like Simple, short, punchy, and value dense.
Right. Keep it simple.
So my fourth step, like overall arching step of this system, is to make one long form and then you clip 10 reels out of it. So that looks like doing one vlog or one sitting down, well thought out, like developed thought process, similar to what I'm doing today, educational content, and then you chop that into 10 different reels. This is whenever your content waterfall kicks in. From one weekly long form video, you should be able to cut 5 to 10 reels, right? That's for reels, shorts, TikToks, for other words. You can pull 1 to 2 carousels from the key points. It's pretty easy, okay? So it's not like rocket science. It should be pretty easy. Necessarily always need to do that, but it's encouraged. That's how you're gonna get still photos to actually push out to your audience. And then you write one email using that same exact story that you made the long form on. Now, your one idea has become an entire content system that you can distribute across multiple platforms, and you can live off of it for theoretically like a couple of weeks. And then step number 5 will be to distribute your content like a psychopath, a good psychopath.
Does such a thing even exist?
What you're gonna do is you're gonna distribute across all the different social media platforms. So like YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok, Facebook page, personal profile, like LinkedIn. If that's even relevant to your thing. Then what you do is you text the best videos that match your customers. You text it directly to them as soon as they come to top of mind, okay? Just get that link to whatever, probably YouTube I would recommend, because it's easy to copy and paste the links, and then just send it to all of your customers that you are planning on signing up, working with, or already working with, right? So that you can stay relevant to them. Make sure that you also email your list, like email it to a list of all of your clients with a short note and a link. You can make the note a little bit personal, and that would look even better on your side. Don't cheap out on it. Don't take shortcuts. Like, the worst thing that you can do is take shortcuts.
The worst.
Then drop it into local Facebook groups. This is something that we are starting to implement as of this day. So far, like, so good, honestly. Like, with value first captions, make sure that everything is tied around the value, especially in these Facebook posts or Reddit posts, groups, I mean, and you're gonna set yourself up for success. And then also, to cap this one off, make sure that your team is distributing this and sharing it across their profiles. I know Caleb does this really well for Fraser Media Company. He has always taken my posts, our posts, and always redistributing them so that his audience can also pick up on it and they can share it further. So it becomes one person, one linear waterfall, and then it starts branching out, kind of like a tree, but inverted, and starts trickling outward to other audiences.
It's all a domino effect, Eric.
One contractor posting one video in one place might get 1,000 views, for example, and the same contractor posting that everywhere for 4 weeks straight, and then his team posting it for 4 weeks straight on top of it to their videos, to their viewers, then that's how you're getting over 100,000 views. So now, just talking about implementation for the next 30 days, getting 100,000 views blueprint. I'm gonna run through it real quick for you guys. And if you don't wanna listen to it, then you can always get your own copy down below in the description, okay? It's free for you guys, because I know that once you get it and you start doing it, then usually people just call us to take care of it for them. Week 1 through 4, okay? You're gonna start off strong. You're gonna make one long form, and this is a money topic video per week, okay? This is a video that's between 10 and 20 minutes long. You're gonna get from that 5 to 10 reels or shorts per week and cut them from that video. Next up, you're gonna do daily distribution across, just post one short per day across all your platforms that you currently deal with. Then after that, you're gonna take and create one email per week based off of that long form content, and it's featuring that long form content. If you do this for 30 days, you're gonna be shocked. That's really it. You're gonna see how much your views are gonna stack. You're gonna start seeing how many people are saying, I see you everywhere. And you're also gonna see how much easier it is to get sales and recruits because of how much they already trust you. So if this clicked and it's got you thinking, guess what? We already put all of this into a contractor's blueprint guide. It's called the Blue Collar Marketing Blueprint. Yes, it's for you. You can download it down below. Inside of that, we map out exactly how to structure your content like this every single week, how to plug it into ads for follow-up, and how to turn that reach into actual views and book jobs. Just go ahead and hit that link down below, download the blueprint, and share it with your team, okay? Then you're off to the races. Then if you want us to build out a authority vlog and marketing system for you and your company, then click the next page and there will be a link for that also. That way you can book your free strategy call. In there, we'll look at your brand, your content, and your current marketing and show you exactly what you can fix and how you can fix it. And make sure that you like and subscribe, because next week we're gonna be covering exactly a case study for you guys to be able to see exactly where they went from and where they went to, and we'll have all the proof along to back it up. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.